Uh, well, good morning, everyone. It is day number 1, week 0. This is when I'll be starting uh, the classes in regards to getting the commercial permit, which you need to be able to go into the academy itself. I'm suspecting that there's probably just going to be a lot of paperwork that needs to be done today, but we will see. Well, it's a good thing that I had trouble trying to sleep because I set this as a secondary alarm in case the first one I wound up turning off, and apparently I forgot to turn that on because I set myself to wake up at 4, and I set this for 10 minutes after just in case, and I forgot to turn it on apparently. Gonna go ahead and have myself some breakfast, some yogurt, and a banana. Because you guys, you all know that I mentioned that I am doing what I can to lose weight, so. Bon appetit! Still good. Gonna go ahead and clean my spoon here. Look at this. And it's so cute. Gotta keep the room clean because, well, it looks like housekeeping services are limited because of the coof. You may have noticed that I have these Bluetooth headsets that also has a mic. This is the one that I told you about from yesterday that my wife gave to me. And they sound great. I tested it out, and the mic sounds really good. So we'll have some better audio going on with this. But yeah, I think it's time to head on downstairs and get ready for the shuttle. Or a tour bus.
I think that's our ride.
from the first day of training, and yes, I was mistaken. This really is week one. It's not week zero. I thought there was a week for preparation of the permit and then a classroom week. No, it's not. The What we're doing is the classroom week, and then the following 2 weeks, weeks 2 and 3, we're going to be out in the driving range, not to be confused with golf or anything. But yeah, we'll be driving around, doing backups, doing pre-trips, and they'll also have us drive around town, I think. And yeah, that's going to be. There's breaks, but I'll pretty much be out at the terminal for 11 hours every day, Monday through Friday. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of driving and a lot of training. And oh my goodness, I had trouble sleeping, so my body is just aching all over the place. It's crazy. We were given a couple of things here. This is the commercial driver license manual that we're supposed to study. Thank goodness I've been spending over a month studying it, or I've been using sites to study actually. And then there's this whopper of a thing. Look how thick this thing is. The instructor is like, okay, bring this back tomorrow. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He just wants us to go over chapter 1 and then answer the questions and bring it in because it's all going to be done online. So another thing that we did today is in regards to logging hours, logging your drive time, logging your off-duty time, your sleeper time. Pretty much, when you're a truck driver, you're logging every single day. So you will log every single day for the rest of your life as you are a truck driver. So when you're off duty, or you're on duty but not driving, or you're driving, or you're in the sleeper, you have to log all of that. And that's just so they can make sure that you're not going over the limit of hours. And that was another thing that we learned about too, in regards to the 11-hour rule, which applies to cumulative driving hours that cannot go past 11 hours in one day. So I mean, you can do 2 here, 4 there, 5 there, as long as when you add them up by the end of the day, it doesn't go over 11, it's fine. But then there is a 14-hour rule, and that's more like a window or a shift, if you will, that includes whether you're driving or if you're making inspections or whatnot. All of that adds up, and if you don't take that 10-hour reset, then you're going to wind up being in violation. So just because you sleep for 4 hours and then 5 hours, now once you hit that 14-hour mark, you have got to shut down for 10 hours. So yeah, one is like a 14-hour shift, and you can do that 11 hours driving in it, or it can be broken up, but you can't go past that 14 hours. And then there is the 70-hour rule. It means that you can't be driving or on duty for over 70 hours in an 8 consecutive day period. If you plan accordingly, you could actually go to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever days, because as you start approaching 8 days, the oldest one falls off and the amount of hours that were used get added back to the total of 70. I like to think of the 70 like a bank account. You got $70 in your bank account, and as you're out there driving or if you're on duty, the hours get deducted from that. And if you wind up running out of those hours, then you have to do what's called a 34-hour reset, which will then reset your hours back to, they were saying like 60 or 70 hours, and you could go back to driving again. And some people don't like doing that. Me personally, I don't think I would mind at all, because I would use that 34-hour reset, and I would work on videos, do a stream or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm going to be making more money with this than I did at my previous job anyway, so there's no need to be greedy and try to, drive on the road like every single hour of the day. We also did a lot of paperwork. Some of it was done on paper and some of it was done on the computer, so yeah, there was a lot of that. I was expecting that, but yeah, there was a lot of reading from the CDL manual. And like I said, I already know all that information because, and I'll show that to you folks, not on this episode, because I am so tired. I'm so tired and I'm so hurting right now. But yeah, I've been studying and practicing for over a month, and I just was reading the manual to have something to do, pretty much. And everything that I'm reading in the manual, I'm just, it's making a lot more sense to me. I'm just like, yep, I remember that, remember that, remember that, remember that. It's like all the pieces are coming together, and just reading it. And it's funny, some of the other students are like, that's really hard to read. If you download this app, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, man, I'm good. I'm good. I got this. I got this. And for me, just reading that manual is just sheer entertainment now. I'm not reading it going, oh, wow. It's more like, yep, 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 I knew that. Yep, yep. Oh, I remember that question. Another thing that we did today was a English comprehension test, and that was pretty much, it would ask you a question. This would be on the computer. It would ask you a question, find the sign that describes this, and you would have to click on it. So they want to make sure that you can understand English and are able to read, what the signs are saying, like danger or slow down, or whatever the case may be. And something else that we did today is we did a tour of the facility. I think we were on that for a good 30 or 45 minutes, just touring the entire Swift terminal. I mean, this thing is just huge. It's quite amazing, but yeah, saw the maintenance area. We saw the new trucks and the used trucks, and the flatbeds and the dry vans and the refrigerated and intermodal, I think is what they're called. That's where they like load them up on the trains and stuff. But it was interesting. It was kind of fascinating. And even though I had trouble sleeping for the past couple of days, I pretty much stayed awake during the whole class. I mean, it's got my attention, and I wasn't bored or anything like that. And I don't know, I look around in the class and I see a lot of people that seem like they're bored. So I don't know how many people are going to be gone tomorrow, because you can do like this 3-day trial thing, and if you don't like it, then you won't be held for the full cost of the school. But me, no, man, I'm sticking with it. It doesn't mean that I can't hurt and ache like I am right now. But if there's one thing that I am, it's stubborn. I'm very, very stubborn, and that can be a good thing, I think. But the only other thing that I did today is I went to Walmart.
Does anyone think that looks like John Ritter from Three's Company?
Trying to figure out, what am I going to do for food? Oh yeah, they paid for lunch for this first day of training for week 1. And by the way, the academy is supposed to end on September 17th. So that's when the last day of the school is, and then the following week is when we start testing for the CDL license. But I had like a hamburger, but I don't want to rely on junk food and all of that. So I bought some tortillas, and I bought some of this tuna in packets that, you know, doesn't need to be refrigerated as long as they're not opened. I got myself some yogurt, some V8 tomato juice. It's actually more than tomato juice, but yeah, I try to get everything I can to get all my nutrition and stuff in. That wasn't the only thing though that I got. I got this right here, this USB stick, 256 gigabytes from PNY, and this is for the little tablet. So that way, because it doesn't have very much space on it, I think Minecraft is actually taking most of it. But yeah, this is so I can. Oh, it's got a USB on the other side. Sweet! I didn't even see that. Great. That means I don't need a hub. Anyway, as I'm editing videos and stuff, I'm running out of room, so I need this to be able to put all that stuff on. Anyway, that's it. We'll go ahead and wrap things up. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this vlog series. We've got a lot ahead of us, and so if you're new here, hey, subscribe, click the like button, and yeah, you know what to do. And hey, if you are new here, there's a lot of stuff on this channel, a lot of stuff, so go dig around. There's gaming stuff, there's comedy, there's like music videos that I put together, and cinematics, so go check it out. Try to make this a family fun, friendly channel, so you don't have to worry about any nasty surprises or anything like that. Again, thanks so much for being with me here on this journey, and have a killer awesome trucking day.